Oh yeah, photo. That's right. No, we're already past the plane. I'm sorry, guys. Talking to today is flying helicopters for the fire department, and he says an R-22 is $250 an hour. Have you been here to Province and Archer? No. Oh yeah. This is where they build them start to finish. Yeah, no, I just think it was roughly as a kid. I didn't know. That's so popular helicopter, isn't it? Well, I've heard it maybe at Ranger. Most popular money. Yeah. But that one that just landed, the turbine R66, that's given at Ranger a run for its money. Okay, that looked pretty sweet actually. Something like that run. Yeah. Hey, Extreme Snickers. This is still crazy to me. The Discord's linked down below.
So where'd you start out from?
From Vancouver Island, Canada.
Okay.
Yeah. But in 25 countries. Been picked up over 700 times. That's why this camera's here. I want to show people what my experiences was like traveling around, hitchhiking.
That was good.
Wait, do we have a Todd in the channel? Todd's in the channel? Part of this right now.
pretty cool. We're sneaking in.
I want to say 2 or 3 in Santa Paula. Because Dad wanted to look at the planes. Hang her under the nose of the Harrier.
In there, all right. Oh yeah.
Sorry about the network, guys. Apparently the signal's weak here.
We shot you coming. I go, that plane looks vaguely familiar, but I couldn't see you because you were taxiing out. But yeah, they made us park. Well, if you're out here tonight, we're doing a night photo shoot. So if you about the Howard run up and when the police came, they're all, what are you guys doing? Photographers all over the ground.
Sorry, we're just having a lot of network problems here, so I'm trying to problem solve that, but...
Yeah, I was actually going to... Okay. Right. John saw that's a right on Monday.
Miss Todd's message. Wait. Todd Hendricks in chat. Is that Todd Hendricks? Hey?
You got something so you can see the viewer?
Yeah, it's live.
Huh?
These are all live people
Oh, this-
talking.
This is, oh.
There's
that's
100
the-
people watching.
That's the mic, huh?
Yeah, that's a dead cat shotgun like directional, and then a wide angle lens, and an antenna to boost my signal. But we're getting bad signal here. That's just what I'm trying to problem solve.
I'm just trying to, I'm see HDR and I'm just trying to figure out which setting to switch.
Yeah.
Because it gives you all these things, art bold, art vivid.
Oh yeah.
You know, and 2 of them are real soft.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I'm just trying to figure out the settings, see what they all do.
Take pictures of that sign up there to figure out.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Just to check it out. Yeah. Relic the Clown. Thanks for the host. Alright. I think that's a Harrier jet. Let's check this out. Yeah, we got
4 Mustangs tomorrow, maybe 3 Clutch Riders, and as many.
good to see you, my friend. Thanks for checking out the channel. The signal's really poor here, so we're And now that you're here, you're just coming to say hi to people and just for fun? You want to see me hitchhiking around? I can get one out. That's where I'm at.
Awesome. Twitch.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's my home. All right. Well, again, that was really cool.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I mean, 3 different flights, so it was a lot of fun.
We're already flying.
Hey, thanks so much. Yeah.
You headed out?
Heading out now. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
good luck to you.
I'll need it. Hitchhiking. I travel. I got a photo. I got a photo. Don't yell at me. I can do this. I promise. I'm gonna see if I can figure some stuff out with the signal right here. It might be like I'm right next to the airport tower. Maybe like the tower emits like a bunch of stuff. Jay Streezy, thanks for the host, my friend. Hopefully the signal holds up. Right now we're having some connection issues. But we just took another hitchhike flight. Hitched another flight on a plane. For those of you that are new to the channel, this is Hitch Live. This is Hitchhiking America, where I hitchhike around America, showing you what my experience is like hitchhiking. I've done it for 4 years in 25 countries. I've been picked up over 700 times and I've had a great time doing it. The purpose of this whole trip is to show you what hitchhiking is like. Antenna. Bad connection, we're effing. Thank you for the raid, Jay Streezy. I'm not sure if you heard me say it before because we're having difficulties with connection right now, which, for anyone that's been watching Hitch Live for an extended period of time, knows we are consistently inconsistent on our network connectivity problems. So, yeah, I talked to Jay Streezy earlier today. If I'm back in the Bay Area, I will definitely send him a message and stick my thumb up for him, catch a ride with Jay Streezy. So, thanks for the host, and hopefully see you somewhere down the line. I did just pass through San Francisco about 5 days ago, heading south, so I kind of passed it already. But I'm sure I'll be back in California at some point. Right now we're kind of headed direction Arizona, heading east, but there's a lot to see in California, so I'm sure I'll be back. Where do you go if there's nowhere to go to the washroom? You go in nature. If you're traveling and hitchhiking, always bring toilet paper with you. It's important. I haven't had to even use that on this trip though. Yeah, Impact. I already talked to Jay Streezy. I know what's going on. He's in the Bay Area. We're in LA area now, so. Okay, what? I already have a Wi-Fi card and an antenna to boost the signal. Got a bed to sleep in too, man. Appreciate it. You know, as a hitchhiker, I live in this bag in a tent, which isn't the best. So I appreciate that. Come on, signal. How do you keep your stream on if you're hitchhiking? Big batteries. Lots of big batteries. Lots of big batteries. Okay, like 6 big batteries. I kind of attached my antenna to my jetpack, which produces my signal. So bear with me, I just need to look at a map, see which direction to start heading. Bear with me. Holy shit, LA is big. We flew for 20 minutes and well, we're near like Long Beach. I guess we'll start walking east. Be out and left. Yeah. Well, the flights I just had were hitchhiked flights, but those were my first ever hitchhiked flights. It's been a goal of mine for years. But when I'm flying between countries, I do pay for flights, or I use points to get flights. 1 second. All right. We're trying to troubleshoot. Gun run. Go back. How do you hitch a flight? Well, I hitched a ride in a vehicle, and this guy that picked me up in his truck, his vehicle, just happened to own 14 planes. Which that guy might or might not be in chat right now, I'm not sure. Someone with his name was in chat, but someone could have just used his name, because everyone knows what his name is, because he told everyone what his name was. But really interesting guy. I think I'm walking the right direction. I'm just trying to get out of this bad signal spot. Bear with me. Yeah, seems right. Yeah, so I hitched a ride on a private plane by hitchhiking a ride in a car and then talking to people. So that was the first time in 700 plus rides that I've hitchhiked that I've managed to hitch ride on planes. So that was, that was a pretty fun thing for me. You have a backup phone? Yeah, I have a backup phone. Well, it's an iPhone 5S, so I'm not even sure how well it would stream. I mostly use it for navigating while I'm streaming. Hey, MVK. Good to see you again. Where do you take showers? Well, I don't take one every night. That's for sure. Quite often people will offer me a place to stay. So my last shower was at Todd's place. the way she is. Actually, yeah, the Avengers just came out. I'd like to see that. My thing's telling me I have poor connection, so I'm not even sure if you guys can hear me, but... Yeah, well, we're gonna have to make an east sign, or something else. South will no longer work coming up because we won't be hitchhiking south very much longer, or at all. Oh yeah, did you guys see the Black Widow yesterday? Anyone that was watching last night? Todd was showing us a plane. There's just a nice Black Widow just chilling. Yeah, yeah, Todd number 2. I find it funny that we've got Todd number 1 and Todd number 2, but they're both pilots and they both have planes. Todd number 2 flew us to LA last night and then to another place today. So, hi, Todd Hendricks, my man. It's going really well. I slept in the pilot's lounge like you said I could at the airport where your friend Todd flew us to. So I got to sleep there, recharge all my stuff, and then I hung out in the morning figuring some stuff out. And then your friend flew me to another airport here. So, it's been a good day. Hitchhiking, right now we're hitchhiking America. If this continues to go well like it has, then I don't see why we can't go to other continents, other countries, other places. So for right now it's America. We're gonna see as much as we can. This is only day 18, so we're seeing as much of America as we can, and then we might go to Europe after. I think that'd be fun. So Todd, yeah, their family also has a Ferrari, but due to circumstance yesterday we couldn't get a ride in the Ferrari, but we did get a couple rides in planes. So no Ferrari, but we did get planes. Where's the next destination now? I'm not really sure. I don't make plans, I just do things. I'll probably end up being in the LA area one more night and then trying to escape. Trying to get out of LA. That's my guess so far. Yeah, we couldn't get the keys. Yeah, we saw some Lamborghinis, but we never got to drive any exotic cars. That's been another goal of mine at some point, to be picked up by an exotic sports car like a Ferrari, Lamborghini, along those lines. Maybe one day. Go down to San Diego? Yeah, some people have said that. Some people should say I should just head east out of LA. So people are mixed on whether I should go east now or east in a little bit. What motivated me to start hitchhiking? First time I hitchhiked was because I hated the Greyhound bus. I went to school in central British Columbia, Canada, and all my friends, family, and girlfriend were on the coast in Vancouver, Victoria, or Comox. And it's a 3.5 hour drive from Kelowna to Vancouver, or the bus is like 6.5 hours. So one time I said, fuck it, I'm just gonna hitchhike. I made a sign that said Vancouver, free cookies, and a smiley face. And I went to the western side of town, stuck out my thumb, caught a ride in about 20 minutes, and this guy drove me all the way to Vancouver, to the ferry to Vancouver Island, to Victoria, to my friend's front door in Victoria. And ever since then, things have escalated quickly, and I've gone a lot of places. I need to have a drink of water. There's some accessible right here. Fancy people water. I got this from the pilot's lounge at the airport. They just said I could take it. I didn't just take it. They said, they're like, do you want any water or soda? And I took some. So this was offered to me. Let's just sit down here for a second. Alright, just gonna drink some of this fancy water. Yeah. I'm wondering, is it the real Todd Hendricks? I could see someone just making an account and be like, hey, I'm Todd. Go east for sure, 3 of kind, yeah. Do I ever watch the news while out hitchhiking? No, not really. I don't stay up to date on the current events. Yeah, we hitchhiked the plane. We hitchhiked 2 different planes, and technically 4 different flights. You need a sign on my back-to-back while I walk to hitch a ride? Yeah, but then your back's facing to the traffic, and I've seen people hitchhike like that, where they're just walking, facing away from traffic and throwing their thumb out, not even looking at them. It's really impersonal, and people won't really. Eventually, someone will pick you up, but people want to see your face. They want to see what you look like. Hitchhiking, you have to present yourself well to get around quickly. Why don't you just take an Uber or Lyft? Because I'm hitchhiking and I like it. Now at this point, is it scary not knowing where you'll sleep? What happens worst case scenario? Every single night I have no idea where I'm going to sleep. So no, it doesn't panic me, because that's what I do every single day when I'm traveling. I have no plan and I just make things work. If worst comes to worst, like I saved up money for the trip, and I can bail myself out with a hotel, motel, whatever, hostel, blah, 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 blah. Ideally I don't, because I try to do this as budget, as cheap as possible. But on this trip I've definitely spent more money than I usually would on a day-to-day basis. I've paid for accommodation more than I usually would. I've eaten better food than I usually would. We did like a sushi stream 2 days ago, 3 days ago, or something like that, which I don't think I've ever bought sushi on the hitchhiking. No, I did. When I finished my round-the-world hitchhiking trip, my final destination was Tokyo, and I felt like splurging, so I let myself eat some decent food at that point. Why don't you just go to an Airbnb? Because, again, same thing, I'm trying to hitchhike and not spend any money. How does my family feel about this? My mom didn't like hitchhiking at the start, but I think she can at least appreciate it now, because I've been doing it for 4 years, 25 countries, 700 plus rides. And I've only really had good things to say about it, so I think she at least appreciates it now. Weirdest place I've slept in, probably graveyards. They're really nice. Grass. Don't have to sleep on roots and rocks. It's nice manicured grass. Just be sure you get up like bright and early in the morning, so no one's there when you leave. Yeah, mom's just worried. My dad, I don't think really cares, but mom's worried. Yeah, my mom watches it sometimes. My stepsister and stepbrother watch it sometimes. It is scary. People die, you know. People also die commuting to work, driving to work every day. And what I'm trying to show with this is hitchhiking isn't what the media and what maybe your parents make it out to be. hitchhiking can be a fun way of traveling around. Yes, it's more dangerous than taking a bus, plane, or train from point A to point B, but I'm in this for the experience. I'm in this to have fun. This is me living my life, and this makes me happy. Yes, bad things have happened with hitchhiking before, and they probably will in the future, but shit happens. That's life. But yeah, no, I totally agree with you that the live stream makes this safer. Before I get into a vehicle, I ask for people's permission to film them. So like, if I get picked up by someone, I'm talking to them, I ask for permission to film them, and they had any bad intentions, then they would turn down that ride because they wouldn't want to be filmed. So this live stream does make things safer. You're right. I'm not trying to contest that. It just sounded like you were making it seem like hitchhiking was dangerous, and that's normal. And I expect people to think that. Yeah, I slept in the pilot's lounge last night. Just like nice reclining leather chairs. Have you had any issues with the cops? Well, yeah, 2 days ago on this trip, we got hassled by the police. Officer said that hitchhiking was banned in the state of California outright, and I told him that's not the case. I did my research, but he got me to move, so I moved to a different location. That's where Todd picked me up. So. Yeah, so we dealt with the cops. Like, I contested the cops while still remaining polite to the cops, and I wasn't telling him he was like wrong. I was just saying I did my own independent research. Cop kind of set it up for me. Well, yeah, if I didn't get, well, one, a lady turned down a ride because I had the camera, and then after that, the cops came and displaced me. If those two things didn't happen, then I wouldn't have gotten the ride from Todd, and we wouldn't have hitched some rides in planes. So, in fact, that was a pretty good thing that the cops came about and displaced me from where I was hitchhiking, because good things came of it. Yeah, thanks, cop. What's going on around here? Some kind of protest or something? Yeah, and also Ian didn't pick me up twice, that's true. He's an interesting guy. I just have to, I'm going to be reading chat and also looking at a map, deciding where I want to go. Because I don't know really the area at all. How many miles have you traveled in total or on this trip? On this trip, I think I had someone in chat updating me. I don't remember exactly. In total, I'm probably getting close to the 100,000 kilometer mark. I'm not sure what that would be in miles. I'd have to double check my longer trips, the kilometers on that. Yeah, if you didn't get that first ride, yeah. You could say that about anything. If this didn't happen, then this wouldn't happen, yeah. What type of work did I do before hitchhiking? Before hitchhiking, my job was, I think my last job was working at Costco wholesale. And then once I decided I was going to do that trip, I worked in landscaping and irrigation for just a few months to save a bit of extra money. And then quit all my jobs and started traveling. And then since my first big trip, I've been working in the outdoor industry, selling outdoor gear, equipment, tents, sleeping bags, sleeping pads, jackets, pants, all that jazz. Getting people outfitted for the world. $1,200 miles on this trip. Sounds about right. If your mom didn't meet your dad, you don't even want to think about him. Sorry. I think next up the stream hitchhiking if we didn't have Trev is Impact. Hey, Impact has hitchhiked before. In LA actually. Or outskirts of LA. So Impact has experience. Although it's one hitchhike, but he's got experience. What's this? What's this? On the texting app I have, it's like, you have a voicemail. I don't hear anything. I need to figure out what I'm doing. Because I do have a place to stay, possibly in the LA area, through a person I knew in real life from a few years ago, his brother. But I was supposed to be there days ago, and then I did the thing up in Bakersfield with Todd and stuff like that. I'm really flaky. I'll be like, yeah, I'll probably be there. And then I just disappear and do something else, and I'm like, but now I'm coming, and then something else happens and I do something else. And I'm like, okay, but now I'm coming. What am I doing? Sorry, just sending a message to this person. How many more days am I doing about? I don't have a set plan. I don't have to be back in Canada for anything except for like overstaying a visa or something like that. So I tell everyone I'm going to do this until I no longer enjoy it or I run out of money. So, good afternoon, Vibronic. That truck. Yeah, there was a truck with like a bunch of American flags cruising it. Sorry, I know not the best content, me checking out my my phone, but we'll get there. Sorry. Spooky, you're heading out? Have to go see a movie now? Are you going to see the new Avengers? If so, enjoy. Have a good one. I know my mic cover is visible from the left. My wide-angle lens is a little bit too wide. I would like to figure something out to fix that at some point, but that's just the way my setup is at the moment. I could probably take my dead cat off right now, honestly, because there's no wind, but I don't know. I just leave it on because inevitably it's going to get windy. You like it? It looks like a pet. No, at some point, either I need to get a slightly less wide angle lens or do something different, because I don't know, when I look back at my VODs, I can't really see it when I'm streaming because the fuzzy thing is covering that side of my screen. But when I look at my VODs, I'm like, eh. So, Impact, if you're still there, I'm turning my volume stuff down again because things are vibrating, but text-to-speech doesn't even work, so. We tried the text-to-speech. Alright. Yeah, so I turned the sound off so you won't get vibrations and dings, because yeah, well, this could be an ASMR stream. I'll have to upgrade the microphone actually though. Am I going to Indy? Like Indianapolis? Or what's in Indy? I just turned up all the volume. I turned up like just the regular volume thing, and then it didn't work. So then I turned up everything. There's some nice cars. Yeah, it's LA. There's money to be had, or money existing around here. Still slightly sad we missed out on Todd's, not Lamborghini, Ferrari, but yeah, Indianapolis. Not sure yet. Don't have a specific plan on places I need to see. Again, we just don't really make plans. Just do stuff as they happen. Well, I was born in Torrance. Interesting. You saw a Bentley already driving down here? It would make sense. It's a private airport here, like a small airport, and people that have planes usually have money. So, I believe it. It's the #1 city you actually want to visit, Trevor? I don't know if there is a #1 city. Honestly, I prefer to spend time out in more rural areas. It's more fun for me. Cities and hitchhiking are more difficult. It's more difficult for camping. It's more difficult for catching a ride. It's more difficult for everything to do with hitchhiking. So the nice thing about cities, well, we were having connection earlier. The nice thing about cities is usually the network's a lot better. Hey. No vibrations. Thank you. I told you to go to silent. So there wouldn't be a #1 city that I actually want to visit. I've been to some interesting cities. My favorite cities would probably be like, I thought Tokyo was really cool. I thought Moscow was really cool. Bergen was nice. Stockholm was nice. I've been to some nice cities, but hitchhiking's difficult in this city. What does your setup look like? I'm not sure how to show you exactly how my setup looks like. Well, I can show you my selfie stick, I guess. Let's see. That's that. And then it's just a phone with a wide angle lens sticking on it, and a microphone with a dead cat sticking off of it. So that's that. But pretty much, yeah, I just have to keep walking in that direction. Like the guy from the TV show Catfish. I'll have to look that up. What did I eat last? A muffin from the pilot's lounge at the last airport I was at. It was a good muffin. But, oh, and then before that, some almonds. But I haven't eaten very much today, so I'll have to figure out something else to eat. But I should start walking again. I've been sitting here for a while. Not gonna get anywhere just sitting down, so let's walk. What do you say? Oh, let's go forage some food. Yeah, let's go into those woods over there. Find some food. Where to now? East. So, something. I don't know. I'm walking in the direction of Long Beach. So I don't know where I'm going. I'm just walking. Again, I don't make plans. Just do things. Let's go down this main road over here though. Yeah, I don't think I'll be in the LA area very long. This is a hitchhiking stream. I like traveling. I like going to new places, so probably just be here one night. Continue on. So for those of you that are tuning in to see someone hitchhike, we'll be back to hitchhiking soon. We go to Indy. Can buy you food and give me a ride? Oh, that'd be awesome, man. Yeah, we've accumulated a fair number of people that have offered me food or a place or a ride. Hold up. I just had a ton of Mexican food recently, but people were telling me to try El Pollo Loco, right? Is that what people were telling me to do? El Pollo Loco? I think that's it. Just gotta get Jay Streezy to take you to Santa Monica. Yeah, Jay Streezy's in the Bay Area, San Francisco. We're in LA. LA is like the Las Vegas. I know, I don't need... See, the thing is, like, there's interesting things in LA, but this is where everyone live streams. This is where everyone IRL streams. I just want to hitchhike around. Where's your, I'm sorry. I'm from Canada, we don't speak Spanish. Just met with VP Gloves, he's not in LA. We actually talked to VP Gloves, or like his moderator, and he's quite a bit north of here. Well, what was it? 4 days ago when we talked to his moderators, he wasn't in LA. He was like 200 miles north of here. But yes, I could see how the streams would make sense to do some kind of brief collaboration, hitchhiker, homeless. They kind of make sense. But I don't know. I've watched VP Glove's streams briefly, but I haven't spent too much time. I won't comment on anything about any other streamers, because I just don't know one way or another. I don't really know anyone. Hitchhikers are houseless, not homeless, I guess. I'm not even sure what I classify myself as, because this is voluntary. I save up money for my trip, and I quit all my jobs, and then I do my thing. And then when the money gets slim, I go home and restart the same process. You're watching him before he was homeless, he doesn't even acknowledge OG people. I don't know. Again, I just don't want to have my content of my stream be me or people in my chat saying things that might be negative about other streamers. I don't know him. As far as I'm concerned, he's a good guy, so. But I'll just do my thing. Hitchhikers are nomads, not homeless. Alright, we can call myself nomadic. Chicken Bake Live is in LA right now. Yeah, let's drop the other streamer talk. I agree, Sonic Fear. I like doing my thing. My thing's hitchhiking. If there's an opportunity at some point where I might meet up with someone, then we might do that. But I have no specific plans to collaborate or do anything like that. But if the pieces fall into place, then maybe. But yeah, let's keep it to Hitch Live talk. Careful in LA. I'll try to be careful. H3 podcast with Trev. I think I've seen some of their stuff. Yeah, a lot of people are in LA. If you guys you could comment, this person's in LA, this person's in LA all day long. This is like the mecca of live streaming and content creators and all that jazz. Let's hitchhike to Mars. Okay, we're going to Cape Canaveral, and I'll just stand next to I don't know, like the entrance to where they like bring the rockets and stuff with a thumb out and a sign that says space. We'll see if we can get a ride. Yeah, LA peeps live in LA? No way. That's crazy. Don't forget to bring a towel. I got a towel. I'm prepared. It's right on a freight container. Freight hopping's illegal, so we're going to be avoiding doing that. I try to keep things by the book, follow the rule of the law, both local, state, and federal laws. Try to follow them the best we can. I try to be respectful to everyone I meet. I try to keep a fairly wholesome kind of experience here, because to me hitchhiking is a very positive experience. Getting picked up by a ton of very generous people, and I try to return the favor and just be polite and nice and wholesome, because they go out of their way and help me out so much. So oh, shipping line, boat. That'd be interesting. You wouldn't be able to live stream that though. Is there anything you did forget to bring? No, I think I had everything I needed. I think I was alright. Like, I broke stuff along the way. I had to replace my jetpack because it was really, even when we had a good signal, it would cut in and out. It just wasn't stable. This new one's much better. Still not perfect, but better. I purchased an antenna for my jetpack along the way. I should be replacing some of my batteries because I killed a lot of my my batteries as I went. So should apply for partner already? You know what? Since affiliate was taking so goddamn long, it's been almost 2 weeks since I applied and it's still in limbo. I did do that because I thought it'd be funny if I got partner before I even got affiliate. Like my average concurrent on a monthly basis is not what it's supposed to be at, but I just threw out a YOLO partnership application because why not? It is normal for Canadians to be polite and friendly. It's a good reputation to have, but Canadians are much like any other people. You'll have polite people, you'll have rude people, you'll get and every type of person between. So, but yeah. Say on average, Canadians are polite. There's a fisherman in California that live streams out at sea Pacific fishing. That's an interesting concept. I like that. I like anything that's different. Anyone that's really like out there doing stuff, seeing things. It's interesting to me. Try to link with Pacific fishing. What do they fish for? Catch some dinner, that would be fun. Never met a rude Canadian. Trust me, they're there. They're there. Oh, sorry. I spun her around. I know, but type of fish. I get the fisherman is fishing for fish. But usually have a license for like a specific type of fish. I don't know what's off the coast of LA. Or California in general. How long was the break before you started Hitchhiking America? What do you mean by break? Like my last trip was last fall. I got back in November. And then I left in this trip in April, so I had, what, 4 or 5 months off? 5 months? IRL content should be outside of the house, away from the computer. I think it's interesting when stuff's out of the house, away from the computer. But IRL stands for in real life. If in your real life, you spend your time at your house doing different things, I don't see anything wrong with in real life being at your house. So that's your real life. In my case, if I wasn't live streaming me hitchhiking, I'd still be hitchhiking. So in my opinion, this is in real life for me. I might travel a little bit differently because I'm live streaming it, but this is still what I would be doing if you guys weren't here. I'd still be hitchhiking rather. There's a bad gateway error. Should I restart it? Just turn chat off and restart it? Okay. It's like I'm gonna stop in the shade here.